Hello, my name is Riki Kondo. Thank you for visiting this video. This is a presentation video of about 10 minutes, so please watch it until the end. I'm going to be talking about obesity, and I'm going to mention what are the causes and risks. First of all, I will explain what is obesity. The meaning of obesity is when someone is very fat in a way that is unhealthy according to Longman English Dictionary. This is the situation of obesity population today. This shows that the obesity population continues to increase. Specifically, it is 641 million people as of April 7, 2016. Next, I will introduce two methods for examining the degree of obesity. The first one is BMI. BMI can be obtained by dividing weight by squaring of height. As shown in the table, 90.8 or less is thin. 19.8 to 24.2 is the standard. 24.2 to 25 is slightly obesity, and 25 or more are obesity. The second one is body fat percentage. Body fat percentage is percentage of body fat weight occupied. It can be examined by using a dedicated machine. The discrimination method is as shown in the table. It also shows that men and women are different. This is the flow of my presentation. First, describe the risk of obesity. Then describe the cause of obesity. Then describe 3 solutions for obesity. And finally describe conclusion. Here, 4 risks of obesity. There are just a few of the many inside. The first is burden on the heart. The second is burden on the knees and waist. The third is sleep apnea syndrome, and the fourth is lifestyle diseases. Next, I will introduce one by one. First of all, I will describe burden on the heart. As the overall flow, it becomes necessary to send blood further away by huge body by obesity. By doing so, it takes a burden on the heart. As second, I will describe burden on the knees and waist. As a premise, a load twice the weight is applied to the knees and waist. Thinking the way, it takes a burden on the knees and waist by increase in body weight by obesity. At that, I will describe sleep apnea syndrome. The airway narrows by fat around the neck by obesity. Then, this will cause sleep apnea syndrome. Also, sleep apnea syndrome may cause death. At fourth, I will describe lifestyle diseases. Obesity is likely to cause metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is a state that causes various lifestyle diseases such as glycemia, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. Therefore, obesity has a risk of lifestyle diseases. Next, I will introduce three causes of obesity. The first is eating and drinking too much. The second is lack of exercise. The third is excessive stress. One of the causes of obesity is that it cannot consume calories. For example, excessive calorie intake by eating and drinking too much and no calorie consumption due to lack of exercise. Even more so, if eating and drinking too much and lack of exercise. Also, since estimated calorie intake for adults to about 2000 calories, you should aim for that degree of calorie intake. Also, if you consume that much calories is better. The another cause of obesity is excessive stress. The excessive stress causes collapse of hormones and autonomic nervous balance, and collapse of hormones and autonomic nervous balance causes decrease in digestion absorption function. Next, I will introduce three solutions of obesity. I derived three solutions from the causes. These three solutions are actually simple things that everyone can practice. The first solution is regular eating habits. This makes restriction calorie intake possible. In this regard, it is good to change little by little. The second solution is moderate exercise. This makes consumption calories possible. Regarding this, keeping it every day is really important. The third solution is relieving stress. There are a lot of methods of this. For example, saying a bitches or going to karaoke, etc. I summarized about obesity. At first, there is no merit. At second, there is a possibility of serious illness. At the end, sometimes it leads to death. Based on what we have done so far, next, I will tell conclusion of obesity. None of the solutions I have introduced are difficult. So, if you have a strong will, obesity can always be solved. In conclusion, as it is not difficult, obese persons should take countermeasures against obesity now. In addition, I think that it would be better to alleviate obesity anywhere in the world by doing so. Thank you for listening to my speech for me. I'm very happy if this video was of little help to you.